Hey, what's up, all? It's Wardrobe here with Jeff from Hex to Hex and McMurray from McMurray Land. And we are here to talk about an unboxing of a classic game. All right, we got 2 viewers on. Cool. Start commenting so we can know who's here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to do the little countdown thing so we can get McMurray all centered up and then give people time to get in here. So we'll see you in 30 seconds. Yep. All right. So McMurray, hey, what's up, Peter? We got Peter Berghs on with us. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. All right. So we got this classic. I used to own this. Jeff, you said you either used to or still have?
Many years ago.
Many years ago. This is an old. This is like one of their second war game out there. I think 2 or 3. Tactics 2 is like one of the first ones.
It's like McMurray went back to the 70s and he's reliving our lives.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. This has got to be 60s, right?
1965.
McMurray, it's all yours. What's up, man?
All right, so we got Blitzkrieg from Avalon Hill. 12 years and up. I think they need to set a hard ceiling of 12 years or it might be too complicated for me. But as you guys can see, this is a realistic game of lightning warfare. Game is all caps. So, cruise control for cool. We got some generic kind of fighters on the front, some generic sort of tanks, assault gun, something that looks very, very 88-like, and something that looks, God knows what that is. But, yeah, so here we go.
Let's do it.
Again, this is kind of one of those, I haven't really messed with this at all yet. Very intentionally have not looked at the maps at all. They are mounted. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
We'll check that out in a minute. Looks like there's 2 mounted map panels there. We've got counters.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Oh, boy, we have a big bag of mixed counters.
Oh, pink and blue, baby.
That's encouraging. And then there's a bag of pink and a bag of blue. So that'll be fun to sort out, I'm sure.
Well, that's interesting that there's 2. Okay.
Hopefully, it looks like there's... Yeah, okay, we'll get to that. So it might not be too bad.
Thanks,
we got battle manual, so 2 copies of the battle manual. That's kind of nice.
Oh, I wonder if you got two copies of the counters too.
I imagine this is player 1, player 2, but who knows?
Oh, okay.
It might be 2 copies of the counters. We'll see. It might also be like some of these early ones, like Kasserine, where you've got counters and then you've got breakdown counters. Here are instructions. This doesn't feel thick. That's a good sign. Instructions. Oh, that's because the instructions are very short.
So
okay.
The battle manuals tend to be like examples and commentary and stuff, right?
Yeah, they're usually examples. If there's like tournament rules, that's usually in here. So let's pop that open real quick. Yeah, so we got tournament rules and then optional rules. And then, yes, there's several pages of diagrams of play back here in the back.
Okay. Charles, yep. Chuck says he bought some step counters. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Step counters for the minor countries, not pink, not blue. I see. Richard there Champion played it when it came out.
There you go. We got
McMurray Classic. Yes, that's right, Matt. Boom. Oh, basic and advanced.
Yep, our basic combat table, like always. These are nice because they've got ALM and DLM on there, so everything dies, just like McMurray likes it. It's a standard early Avalon Hill explanation of what's going on, as well as combat factors for terrain, how terrain affects things. Okay. There's a tournament combat table.
Oh, that's interesting. Attrition table. What's that? What's the difference? I wonder.
It's the combat table.
But it looks different.
That's the tournament one. They call the normal one the attrition table too. It's the combat table.
I got you. I'm sorry. Okay, got you.
Yeah, that is different for tournament gaming. So again, maybe we'll play this tournament style too after we play it basic 1 through. Got a stack of colored papers here. Blue, order of appearance. That's pretty cool. Blue order of appearance. So again, this is kind of nice about these older games is you've got your TOE and your table of like your entrance is all on one sheet. That's pretty simple, makes it easy. Red order of appearance.
Oh, I'm sorry, not pink, red.
Red,
Commies
yes.
and
So
non-commies.
light red. Commies and Union. Another copy of the red. Oh, and another copy of the blue. Okay.
See, this makes me think you got double of some stuff.
I may have. Except for only one basic rules and one combat table. That's it.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Time record. So it looks like I cannot imagine somebody had 2 copies of this game and only played it 1.5 times, but who knows?
I find those turn record chart things very interesting. That's the way they keep, like, it's almost like a baseball scorecard or something. Like,
yeah, and there's 2 copies of that too. So maybe I do. I don't know.
Can you hold that up? I don't know if it'll focus at all, but I'm just kind of curious to like hold it up a little closer to the camera. I'm just curious what. So is that just basically just going through the turns?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep. Like to the point where in one of them, the last step in the turn order was checking off this checkbox. But yeah.
Yep. Fascinating. Okay.
End of basic game. Tournament game has no time limit. All right.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
So there we go. That's pretty cool.
And you got your little drawers there for your counters.
And my Avalon Hill die.
Your Avalon Hill die.
Where? I didn't see the die. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow.
All right. Now let's kind of toss this back in here real fast. We'll set this off to the side and we'll look at some.
Let's look at some of those counters. Let's see those fancy counters.
So I did notice one of these counters has 4, or a couple of them have, or 3 values on them that says, looks like breakthrough on it. So I wonder if that's like an assault division or something like that. Let's consult the main rules. Breakthrough artillery, huh? Basic fighting strike note, breakthrough artillery has 2 combat factors. The first is used when the unit is attacking, the second when the unit is defending. Oh, okay, so they're better attacking than they are defending. Okay, that makes sense. Let's look at these. I'm really excited to see these maps.
Yeah, let's see it.
We're going to set this off to the side real fast.
So everybody, we've been kind of splitting McMurray's time on my channel and Jeff's channel, and so McMurray also got another Civil War game. I said, well, that should be on Jeff's channel because it's Civil War, and I don't really do Civil War stuff. But I thought Blitzkrieg could be on my channel because it could be World War II. It could also be Civil War. It also could be, I don't know, whatever. Now I do not remember the map looking like this.
This is not. What the fuck? This is not, excuse me. This is not, I think the maps are stuck together. Oh, Jesus. It's one huge map. Hang on.
That desert is like super bright on camera.
Great Colfax Desert is what you mean to say. So this is certainly, so I think the reason this is made up is because it's not an actual place. The reason it's red and blue because it's not an actual.
It's totally made up.
Yep.
So we got the river Zaki here, the red capital, big red.
You've not missed anything, TriStar. We're just still going here. McMurray just got this game. He's just wanting to show us what's up. Oh, this is good.
Here's the Wiener branch.
Vena. It's probably Vena.
Yeah, there's a T on the end of it too. We're going to call it the Wiener branch.
Uh-oh. Richard Champion says this game is harder than it looks.
Uh-oh. Rich, you can't, don't put that evil on me, Rich. Come on.
I think he probably just means the actual gameplay. I mean, So there's more to this country, this world.
Yeah, this is the red. This is the red.
Oh, red capital. I see the red capital. What's that up there? Neutral
country.
So Charles Chuck was on here saying that there was a guy that produced some minor countries, and I think I remember that he got them from Canada a long time ago, which is kind of cool. So you could add some other countries and stuff.
That's pretty cool. I don't actually know now that I'm looking at this if my table will fit this game.
Oh, that's funny. Peter's jonesing for the rest of the map. He goes, "Where's the rest of the map?" Just hold on, Peter.
It's folded under right here. Hang on.
He's not sure he has the room. He's gonna have to work through this. Here. This is a live unboxing, everybody.
Oh damn! Okay, so I do have the room. It's just going to be a tight. Oh, that's cool. All right, hang on. So I'm sure that the framing is god awful here. Look at this thing.
So it's kind of like a Europe, sorta
North Africa, sorta. I don't know, man. This is wild.
What's the sea called? Does it have a name?
It says units at sea. Units at sea. Units at sea. Units at sea. Units at sea.
Wait,
I don't know where the units at D are. We got Lake Pinksy. The Great Dolt River, the Michael Bulge. That's awkward. My brother's name's Michael. Here's the Dubs.
What's up, Dub? So the blue capital's there behind that river.
What's up?
Yes,
there's the blue capital. And there's the red capital.
Oh, seriously, can you do naval invasions, Richard? That's awesome.
Yes, you can.
Can you do airdrop?
You can do amphibious invasions. Oh, dude, this is going to be...
So
the amount of replayability here is going to be insane.
Well, wait a minute. Were there scenarios in that damn thing?
I thought there were. I thought I was reading that somewhere, but I didn't see any.
All right.
Maybe in the tournament rules?
It sounds like we got some pros on here. Richard or someone will let us know. I mean, dude, I think it's very wide open what you can do, I think. But here we go. He's reading here. Shh, everyone be quiet. We'll have a moment of silence. Richard Champion says yes, which I assume he means there are scenarios. And
so this is...
Oh, go ahead.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought this was going to be Blitzkrieg like World War II Blitzkrieg.
What's the movement rate on the counters? How many moves to get across the board?
I think most of the movement is 4. Most of the movement rates are 4 or 6.
Oh, man, that's a lot then.
That is, let's see what road movement is, though. In some of these Avalon Hill early games, the road movement is crazy fast. How to move units.
I mean, that's quite a challenge. If it's just a wide open, I can't remember because it's been a long time since I had it, but if it's just like set up and just decide what you want to do.
I always mixed this and tactics, the tactics games. I always got this one and tactics mixed up for some reason.
Well, yeah, so tactics was square boxes, and this is hex, so a little different in that way, but.
Transportation lines. Move along transportation lines here to call roads is 3 times faster than normal.
Whoa, 3 times.
So you could go 18 squares with one of these 6 movement units. So you could probably cruise pretty good. Yeah. This is wild, dude. Holy smokes. There's airborne or air assault.
Yeah, of course there is.
Down here.
And I think the naval invasion's cool.
Airborne infantry and infantry assets. Airborne units may be flown. That is, they may be picked up from any friendly city square and dropped on any land square up to 20 squares away. Damn.
Dude, you can create your own historical scenarios with this.
That sounds like historical scenarios for what? The Wiener River?
Yeah, change the name of it. That could be the Rhine.
That reminds me of like Heights of Courage, where you got air mobile stuff. That's pretty cool. It's cool that you've got reinforcements built in. This looks like I'm excited to see the balance of this being a relatively fantasy, right? Because it's completely a made up, abstracted, everything here in terms of the layout, the geography, the units. But there is a designated rifle schedule that's pretty cool. There's There's stuff for rivers, forests, seas, and lakes, mountains. Yeah, the designated arrival schedule seems pretty slick. The air power, it looks like, is probably mainly only useful or used in the advanced game, the tournament game, which opens up some pretty cool. I will probably play. I noticed in the battle manual there's a section for tournament play and then a section for advanced or optional rules. So maybe we'll do some with. Oh yes, there's minor countries in tournament play too.
You got to do it.
Huh?
If you say it, you have to do it.
Oh, is that how you play in fair shake on your Civil War games? Is how the Confederates won every time?
Oh, come on now, boys.
If you say you're going to play advanced, you might try advanced rules. You got to do it.
I may. I will probably certainly play with some of these optional rules after playing one time through. That it's cool. That it should be a really interesting way to. I would imagine there's a ton of replayability here.
So I just been cruising on Board Game Geek. Someone made a Barbarossa scenario. Someone, of course, has made counters for it for European stuff. You could probably get.
Yeah, look at that map. If you spin that map long ways pointing north, it literally looks like. Well, I can't see it now because you had a little rule book on it.
So, someone made a historical, like a history of the continent, which is kind of cool. That's cool. There's some fun stuff out there.
Yeah, this might get played a lot, actually. If the rules are similar to the other, like Stalingrad and everything, which it looks like they are, and Battle of the Bulge, this could get played a whole lot. This is pretty slick. I'm really excited, to be honest with you guys.
There has to be a special rule for the Wiener River.
Yeah, the Wiener River over here. The Wiener, or actually, this is just the Wiener branch. Takes a pretty hard dog leg. I'd imagine that's a hard sell sometimes, but you never know.
No Dachshunds crossing.
What?
A no Dachshunds crossing.
No Dachshunds crossing.
Brian from Canada says, love the respect for vintage titles. Not an unboxing as much as an undusting, but accurate.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're still taking it out of the box.
Isn't this Westeros? Kind of looks like Westeros. I agree.
It does kind of. Yeah, if you rotate it this way, it very well could look like Westeros.
So I wonder if you got either extra counters or if you got some of those variant counters that Chuck's talking about. That would be awesome.
Well, let me put it this way. That is certainly something I'm going to go on the hunt for now. That is certainly something I'm going to go on the hunt for.
You might
drag your Stalingrad counters into this.
Maybe I'll make Jeff happy and I'll use the Argent 44 counters on here so I can say that I played with that game.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think these gray lines are probably the boundaries for the minor nations if you were to use them.
Yeah,
but
so like I said in Board Game Geek, someone wrote up a history of all those countries and gave them names to their leaders and gave them flags and stuff. Kind of fun stuff there.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you familiar with the General magazine? Have we talked about that?
The old Avalon Hill magazine?
Yeah.
So that's about my familiarity with it.
All right. So all those issues are available on a site. You can just look up Avalon Hill General. And so all these Avalon Hill games you played, there's a lot of articles written. Every magazine's on there. You just download a PDF because it's public domain at this point. So you can always find variants, maybe scenarios, that kind of stuff. You kind of have to dig through them and search, be patient, look through them because it's like 30 years worth of magazines, but it's pretty cool. Like there's like strategies and playthroughs of some of the games you've played. So anyway, it's a fun resource if you're into that.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to figure out a way to get. I don't know how you would get alternative counters printed, but
somebody's probably got some out there somewhere.
Exactly.
Chuck's got himself some. Chuck's played this a few times. He's got some fun stuff here.
I'm just in awe. I'm really excited. Actually, I'm super pumped up to play this now.
The desert does not fit, though, says Peter.
Yeah, the Great
Oh.
Kofax Desert.
Hey, Richard Champion to the rescue. Noble Knight has the variant counters under Camelot Games.
Oh, snap.
Noble Knight, Camelot Games. And Camelot Games also has their own website. They sell variant counters for stuff.
That's got a lot of counters. That you've got those counters in that bag, and then you've got others, don't you? 2 other bags?
Yeah.
That's got a lot of counters.
Yeah. Yeah, you're close there. Yeah, last time I did this, it's vftt.co.uk. That's where you find those magazines. And you can find directories of them, too, to find articles.
I'll tell you, if you turn that map to the right, 90 degrees, we're a long ways up. That lake where his laptop's sitting, looks like the lake where Scoff is on the right, Talon is on the left on the coast, and then Leningrad's up above it.
Yeah, that's
Lake
You
Ladoga.
can see how you could play a Barbarossa.
Yeah, someone said that. Who was it that said that?
Peter was saying that.
Oh, yeah, Peter.
And those are the yellows, the wheat fields in the Ukraine. If you turn
No. If this is Talon, Ukraine isn't immediately to the east of you doofus.
No, I know. But I'm just saying.
East of Lake Ladoga. This guy claims he's a. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
So Richard thought there were 400 counters in the game, so that may just be the normal counter count.
That's fair.
That's still a lot.
That does seem like a lot.
Yeah, for an early generation game like that.
Anyway, that's very cool, man. Where did you acquire this? Just off Board Game Geek or something? Or?
Off of the Board Game Geek, yeah.
Cool. Well, I look forward to your some reports on this one. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the counters now.
We see that.
Oh, there's Stalingrad variable counters. Oh, they're out of stock. Damn it.
Well, I'm telling you, look up Camelot Games and Avalon Hill counters, and you'll find the web. Maybe they have them. Just Noble Knight might not. Some people don't like the fact that Camelot Games uses counters and makes them. Blah blah blah. I don't know. Don't worry about it. But anyway. All right.
Sorry to all of a sudden derail this.
No, you're shopping. That's important. So while he's shopping, gosh, Jeff, what you just posted some about a Civil War game, but you said you have 27 games in that series of games.
Yeah, there's 27 started with Stonewall, and then Terrible Swift Sword to Gettysburg, and then all the way up now through Death Valley, and of course the expansion for Death Valley coming, and Into the Woods, which I heard they started shipping.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping to see a box show up.
Yeah, that's that shipment that they had hoped to get out like a month ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be getting Salerno 43 in that group.
That was the only thing you picked up from that was Salerno?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. What'd you find?
You could pick your counters, and there's the naval counters on these that Camelot has all kinds of different ship classes and stuff, which I'm not seeing in here. I guess I could just always look on the order of arrivals, couldn't I? Yeah, see, these order arrivals don't have the same naval units as the Camelot Games does. They've got battleships, aircraft carriers, cruisers, destroyers, transports, a couple of U-boats.
That's cool.
And
you can pick the colors too. Cool.
So Tactics 2, was it Tactics and then Tactics 2? Like
I just always saw Tactics 2. I never saw Tactics. I just saw Tactics 2.
And that was kind of I guess that was like an introduction. And then didn't this one, because they brought it over into hex maps, is kind of another break-in type of game. I don't think you're going to get swamped with rules, and you can create all kinds of variants and setups. Even without, like ASL, they give you scenarios to set up, but this game here, Well, you can do an ASL too, but you can set up all your own stuff.
Yeah, you can. This just gives you way more freedom to do that. So Chuck says there is a page for this game on Facebook, just like everything. So if you're that interested in it. Peter, you're right. Gamers are amazing. Get a new game and instantly look for expansions and additions. Yep.
Yeah, because if there's one thing that makes every game better, it's throwing money at it before you've played it.
Hey, Peter, don't judge me.
You can judge away, Peter. I don't care.
Okay, go ahead. Judge away. I think Peter is only judging because he knows, because he's lived it.
I was about to say, Peter, weren't you talking about getting more counters for this too?
And you're still playing Guderian's Blitzkrieg while he's searching around for stuff?
I am. I'm going to go back in there and kick some tires around on it tonight.
Cool. Yeah, but I hope to get back to Stalingrad 42, which is pretty much what I've been into or up to. I did get some faces painted on some Frenchies, 15 mil, and then McMurray and I played this last weekend 2 games. We played, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. We had 2 different games on the table. The drubbing continued, the beatings continued in Chain of Command, and that was fun. After I cried, and then we play tested bigger battles using Flames of War stands, and it turned out pretty good. Again, I got drubbed again. I think we don't need to keep saying that. It's pretty much going to be the common thing, but some didn't feel right about it. We were playing with the ranges, the full table. I don't know if that was it or something just didn't feel quite right about it, but it works. And I mean, again, showing that you can use any. So basically, we just played it as though it was almost like a Flames of War game with the 2 bases per squad.
I was thinking about that. We played through like 6 or 7 turns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, pretty quick.
So, we played it quickly, but we got through like a full duration game. So I think part of the thing might be that we're just getting more used to the rules and stuff. So it seems like shit's going it seemed like it went a little faster than it should have. But
yeah, maybe that was it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we did get through 6 turns. That's probably accurate. So I don't know. We're still kind of tweaking around with it, how that's going to.
Yeah, we got to play with it.
So anyway, anything else about this game?
I'm really excited to play it. I can tell you that much. I was playing through against 5 Aprils or across 5 Aprils Gettysburg recently here, since I missed the update due to getting rapidly excited over this.
You finished
that was pretty cool. You can jump on over to Hex and look at that. Yeah, it's a couple of videos over on his channel. But yes, that's about it though. I've been painting a little bit more on Victorian sci-fi stuff for hobby updates on that. You can check out Not Jay's Tabletop Gaming.
You will have to have an AAR on this game after you play your first.
Oh yeah,
you have to do it. We've skipped too many that would be good ARs by you. You've got to do an AR on this one.
Oh, this is going to be a slaughter. This is going to be outstanding.
So real quick on the setup tables is there any telling you where to put stuff, or is it just like, here's what you have, put it wherever you want?
No, it's here's what you have, put it wherever. I think
that
let's check that out actually.
That almost makes it harder in a way because it's so wide open.
Yeah.
So you just run through those other countries or what?
What's up?
You just run through those other countries? They just let you come on in without any roadblocks?
Yeah, I think without the stuff, there's no. So all right, so the river's
interesting. They didn't make other counters for those to at least give it some sort of.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, it's cool they put the other countries in there, but
his unit's on the map board first. He turn 1 places them directly on the map board anywhere he chooses within his country. The peninsula containing the river Sparling is also Great Blue. So that's Great Blue. I don't know where that country border is though.
This will be fun to see what you do with this.
And then anywhere inside Big Red. So Big Red seems fairly laid out as right here. And that way from over here. I don't know if I'm even within frame. I would assume I am.
Yeah, you are. You're good for the red.
And then blue, it looks like has this chunk of this peninsula and then this piece over here.
Wow, and you got to. It's kind of interesting. You
Just
couldn't
run over all this shit in the middle, I guess, in the basic game.
It's funny. You got to kind of channel through that little whatever to get over into the mainland. I guess kind of interesting.
Yeah, through this neck.
I assume the armies are exactly the same, opposite and opposite.
I would assume. No, they're not.
Really?
Just look at the orders of battle.
Like one favors like tanks or something, or
well, we got bunch of armor here.
oh, there. Let me make you solo sharing here. We're all squinting at our screens here. Blue terrain favors defense.
Is that an alarm on my? Yeah, it's an alarm on my phone making that noise. I thought somebody at the door.
So Peter says blue terrain favors
Well,
defense, red favors attack.
I'm not exactly sure, but I can see just by looking at them that they're different. There's Marines in the red.
Mm,
You got a Marine Corps in the red.
interesting.
And you have a Fusilier Corps over here in the blue.
Wow.
I don't know. This
Man,
is
I do
wild.
not
But then
remember
blue
all
in the
that.
tournament game has Rangers. This is cool. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see.
So usually you'd
We're
kind
gonna
of
have to see. It looks like everybody gets
Can you not hear me?
reinforcements through turn 8, and then the game plays through turn 16. Let's see what the victory conditions are. How to win. The player wins if he either 1, eliminates all of his opponent's units, or 2, occupies all the cities in his opponent's country for 1 complete turn, or 3, holds more than 25 cities by the 15th turn. Any other situation at the 15th turn is a draw. So I guess these cities in between in these minor nations don't necessarily matter unless you're going for the 25 total cities victory condition. Other than that, you've got to control them all in your opponent's thing. Which, dude, if there's amphibious landings at these beaches, which there's beaches all around the board, and you can airdrop crap 20 hexes away, you can really screw with some folks. I'm excited. Let's see what kind of airborne forces there are for these guys.
Chuck,
Such
yes,
that you can
you should most
do
definitely.
so. I'm looking
Hey Jeff, can you hear me?
Huh?
for airborne over here.
Can he hear me?
And so here's an that says air battalion, but it's 4 divisions of airborne for the red. I think that's about all that's all the airborne for the red.
Hey McMurray.
For the blue,
He's mute.
there's 1 airborne division. Two. Huh.
So
yeah, they are definitely differing forces.
This is great.
I'm really excited to play this. I'm
We
not
are
gonna
too,
lie,
but you
guys.
can't
This
hear
is looking awesome. It looks like the red have only like 1 or 2 breakthrough artillery units, and the blue have a few, at least 3 that I'm seeing right off the bat here. Either way, I'm excited to play this. This looks like it's going to be fun. They are different, and if there's different scenarios in the general magazine and whatnot, then
Jeff,
I
send
will
him a
certainly
Facebook
probably be
message.
playing those, because the replayability that's possible here, because
Yeah,
you don't
please
have a
send him a
set
Facebook
historical campaign game to go through, is
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Are there any jet fighters in this game, McMurray?
Did I lose you guys?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, we mentioned it, Charles, earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Charles, check. Todd did say that there's a separate campaign game or a Facebook page. You absolutely should, Chuck. Can you guys hear me?
Well, certainly. Can you hear us?
This is great. This is great. This is great
I don't know
TV
what the
right
hell's
here.
going on.
Anywho, all right, everybody. Maybe we should call it there.
I'm gonna jump out and jump right back on.
So
let's leave.
everybody, thanks for coming on. It's been great. That's a McMurray special there. You all have a great day. See ya. Thanks a lot, everybody.